Giant billboards all over Hong Kong urging residents to vote in an election designed strictly for Chinese patriots. Security was tight as Hong Kong held its first poll since China's leaders in Beijing overhauled the electoral system. Those changes, they said, were to ensure only those who love China run Hong Kong. The new rules drastically limit the number of directly elected seats in Hong Kong's parliament. 4.5 million Hong Kong residents are eligible to vote for members of the Legislative Council, but their ballots will only decide 20 seats out of 90. The rest will be hand-picked by pro-Beijing committees. The leadership in Beijing says the new rules will clean up what it calls any anti-China elements and bring calm to the once lively legislature in the former British colony.
There's rules and regulation everywhere if you are a citizen anywhere, so you have to obey the law. Taking an office is a basic thing. If you don't run, then don't play the game. That's it.
With most pro-democracy figures out of the race, pro-Beijing politicians are forging ahead without an effective opposition. The question is, how many voters are turned off by this lack of choice? This 20-year-old student who asked Al Jazeera to conceal her identity said the lack of representation meant she won't be voting.
The government and the election are not trustworthy to me now because they can disqualify whoever they dislike, and rules can be changed every second by the government to what they favor. So actually this is quite useless and meaningless.
All 153 candidates in this election were selected. The priority is they had the concept of patriotism and love for Hong Kong. What they want is Hong Kong to be good.
Early polling data suggested a lower turnout than previous years. But while casting her ballot, Hong Kong's leader Carrie Lam reiterated that the turnout is not her focus.
The government has not set any target for voter turnout rate. Not for this election, not for previous elections. Because there is a combination of factors that will affect the voter turnout rate in any election.
But it does appear to be a delicate topic. The Hong Kong government threatened the Wall Street Journal over one of the newspaper's critical editorials in the lead-up to the election. And at least 10 people were arrested for inciting others to cast a blank ballot. Exiled leaders of the democracy movement called for everyone to boycott Sunday's election. Police responded by issuing warrants for their arrest. Britt, Clennett, Al Jazeera, Hong Kong.